we brought this up on the podcast, and we both are fans of Dolph. You know, R.I.P. Young Dolph Flipper, and I'm following the case. Now, I don't really want to get into all the specifics with the case because it's just a bunch of. I don't want to get into all that, right? It's ongoing. Yeah. We don't need to get into that.
But we can talk about the parts.
We can talk about the part that is recent. That is facts. This has already been on record. So, one of the people accused of killing Dolph, I'm gonna get my man. I think his name was Jamarcus. I want to say, yep, Jamarcus. Jamarcus Johnson pleaded guilty. By him pleading guilty, he admitted to a couple things that implicate his brother as the actual killer of Young Dolph. Now, in the last week, I stay up on this news because I like to follow this type of stuff, and I see a lot of comments saying the brother Jamarcus, he's also a snitch and he's wrong. He's a bad brother. He's a Judas, but telling on his brother, who was the accused killer. This is my question: who's more in the wrong? Let me first state this. Jamarcus had nothing to do with anything. He was literally at his crib, cooling out. Allegedly, his brother came through, gave him some items, said, hold these down, do this, do that, woody bang. I got to make this move, woody bang. His brother dipped. As a brother, he helped him out. Bunch of stuff happened. People get locked up. He's one of the people get locked up, etc. Boom, bang. Now, this is my question. Who's more wrong? The brother who got locked up, who snitched on his brother that might get his brother the rest of his life in prison, or the brother who committed an act allegedly and took all this evidence to his brother to protect him and put his brother in a situation that can have his brother locked up for the rest of his life for his actions? Who's more in the wrong?
If, hypothetically speaking, of course, the person who's in the wrong the most to me, obviously, is the dude who put his brother in a position that he didn't ask to be in. So that's definitely going to be the person that's in the wrong the most. Just off speculation-wise, though, I'm super pissed that you even got me associated with this because it was finna be hard enough just being your brother not associated.
Exactly.
And now that I'm associated, even if it all comes out, I can't expect for everybody to understand everything that came out. It could be like, hey, I didn't know, blah, blah, blah.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro.
But it don't even matter because
that brother was food regardless. Regardless, he's food. You outside, you food. You inside, you food. He was in a no-win situation, and your little bro put you in that situation. Now, at the same token, I understand why little bro in that situation panicked and thought, who can I trust? And you don't think, if all people, you think my brother gonna hold me down. He not thinking about what if my brother get jammed up. So I think from his perspective, he took the approach of like, who can I trust? And I trust my brother more than anybody. But you ain't thinking about what you actually putting your brother in that situation. I think it's a crazy situation.
Yeah, I would say that too, because I'm gonna assume that this is the older brother who got put into the situation.
Yeah.
Because only a younger brother would make such a stupid move and also incorporate allegedly as many people as he did. Because anybody who was out there doing that, especially if they own kind of, not I won't say volition, but kind of mind state with some years in to where they kind of know a few more rules you would learn along the way, they would probably take that L more respectfully and not bring a bunch of people with them. But if you don't know no better, you looking for branches, you constantly pulling at branches and they breaking, but nobody thinking about the branches that's broken once they on the ground. They still looking at the tree like, yeah, but it's branches that didn't have nothing to do with this dude that broke them.
That's a dope analogy.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. And now, yeah, man, I'm gonna stop talking because I don't want to say too much. But look, movies. Look, I don't know what to tell you. It's a sad situation.
Could you forgive your brother if you the one who get life in prison for him cooperating? Could you forgive him?
If I was
in that situation,
if I was in that situation, and I am the older brother, so this sucks. This is too perfect of a situation to give me a hypothetical about. but and my little brother, and in the situation that I have to be in prison with him for this, man, it's like, do I want to pod or do I want to be real?
Be real.
Pod answer want to be like, but I kind of want to say be real too. Honestly, if I'm being real, it wouldn't be me. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna know my little brother, and I'm not doing it. When he come to me and ask me to do something, especially when I see what it is, I'm not gonna play stupid like I'm not in the same town and seeing what everybody else seen and know. I'm real me, probably not gonna do it if I'm keeping it 100. But and I'm gonna know my little brother. My little brother now ain't finna do this to me, but if my little brother was living that life, that's what life was, I would know that. And I would probably have already detached and realized that he's probably gonna end up. But without that being said, right now, situation, how much I love my brother, podding, hypothetical, we both get into some shit, I feel like I would much rather be there with him before I be out here and let him be in there by himself, even if it's a situation like he robbed something or did something and I was with him when he did, or something happened and I was with him when he did it, and I could be like, that was all him, but it's like he finna go. And I was there, and I feel like I would want to be there with him to, I don't know. I know I can't protect nothing, but at least I'm there with my brother, and I'm not just picturing what type of hell he going through, and I'm just out here. Because that, I feel like that would torture me more.
Bro, I'd be mad as fuck.
Oh, I'd be mad as hell.
No, we not talking. I'm not protecting you. I'm not doing none of that. Because you a sucker, bro. You a sucker. Because I'm going to tell you how this would have played, right? Mm-hmm. If my little brother was a real one, I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't even want to bring that up. If he a real one, right, and he come to me, first off, if he really a real one, he wouldn't have brought that shit to me, number one. He wouldn't have brought it to me, right? But let's say this my little bro, we close as hell. That's my left, that's my arm, that's my heart. He come to me, bro, I need your help. I'm going to help my little bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, understand, me being me, I'm going to tell him, like, understand what you putting me in, bro. If this shit go left, you going to have to own this, bro. I'm going to help you out, but you got to own this if this go left. I'm not going to tell on you, but be a man about it. You know the situation that you bring to me. I'm going to try to hold you down. If he a real one, when everybody would have got popped off, he'd have just owned that like, yo, that's mine, bro. My bro ain't had nothing to do with that. I forced him to do it. Whatever the situation is, he ain't have nothing to do with that. That's on me. You should be protecting me because you brought this to me.
That's a real
Don't put me in a situation to have to tell you for something you know I ain't have nothing to do with. Probably wouldn't even gonna get no reap. Like, he probably didn't even reap any benefits from that. He probably didn't get none of the money, none of that. I'm doing you a favor just because I'm your brother and you know I love you. I'm trying, but like, you probably doing things against my advice, all kind of stuff. I just think that's bogus if you put your brother, if any of your niggas. That's why, like, when niggas be talking about love my niggas, bro, you wouldn't even put your niggas in certain predicaments if you love them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put none of my niggas in no situation because I love them. I don't want to ever have to say something to their family or go talk to their wives or something and be like, yo, nah, bro, you don't do that to people you love. So, like, if you are, that's why I say if he truly a real one, he never would have even brought that to his brother, allegedly. But, like,
but in the event that he did and you in there with life now, like you say, you ain't no forgiving him. Whatever happened to him, happened to him. And
we enemies at that point. Niggas,
you might go against.
I might be the one
DP that. Bro,
listen, bro. You took me off from my kids. You took, like, if I gotta stay solid because this a thing though. If you say you tell, they still might give you time. So you still gotta walk them same walls with that on your head. You at some point, depending on the situation.
Yeah, accessory to murder. Now you a snitch.
That's my point. Jesus. So you put me in hella uncomfortable situations. If I do, depending on whatever that situation is, if I got to end up holding that down and shutting up, even if they give me, I did obstruction, I didn't have nothing to do with this. They gave me 6-7 years, right? I might have to eat that and do that 6-7. I might be on your helmet, bro. I might be on your helmet. I'm not gonna hold you, cause like you took me away from my kids. Like they development brother or not, fam, cause you ain't love me, cause you should have protected me.
That is real though. That's real talk though, cause it do come a point situations like that, when it come to like life type, you damn near killing me, bro.
You killing like that 7, even though it ain't 15. Like that 7 is killing me.
If I hold it down, hypothetically, allegedly, I might get life like you. You killing me, bro.
Killing me, bro. You trying to kill me. You don't care about me. Now I'm not depending on my choices that I make. I ain't gonna snitch because I made these choices, but I shouldn't even be in that predicament because you should be the one that say, I ain't make this choice.
And I wouldn't have made this choice.
And I wouldn't. I was going to work the next day.
I was just finna say, I had to be at work.
You brought this to me. I was sitting home drinking my, 19 Crime, Snoop Dogg Gold, Cali Gold. This is fire, too. I've been messing with this for the whole week, bro.
What is that, champagne?
Champagne, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm a champagne drinker, too.
But my auntie seen the podcast. She was like, when y'all start drinking on the podcast? I'm like, we drink all the time on the podcast.
Since day one.
She was like, I ain't never seen them have no bottle. I'm like, that might have been a first, but still.
We had the bottle when P was here, too.
Yeah, but that was a special guest.
Because, like, trying to hold the champagne over here is a little different than trying to hold, like, a little, we got.
Hey, look,
you can't put the top back on the bottle.
I ain't mad at it. I should have brought my, I didn't know I was going to finish that. I would have brought mine in here, and I would, but you already drunk out of that, so.
I mean, y'all be just going, we got a couple more segments.
Oh, yeah. I can run out there. You're right. What was I finna say about, also, you had brought up, now flip that, your brother snitch on you, and he's out, and you the one that put him in the situation. Do you forgive him for snitching on you?
Him for snitching on you.
Yeah, I'll get that to you. You can go first on that.
Ooh. I feel like
even though it's your question.
I feel like I'm a real one though, right? So I feel like if I brought him into that situation, I would forgive the shit out of my brother for snitching on me, because if I didn't have the balls to take it on myself, I'm a whole ass nigga, and I would feel less of a man myself. So I would forgive my brother, but there's the problem. I couldn't forgive myself that my brother had to snitch, and this is why. My brother is still unsafe. Yeah. I got to be in here, and he's still unsafe out there because they still going to be on his helmet. So it's like I basically still killed my brother. Yeah. Like I put my brother in a situation that it's no win. It's a lose-lose no matter what he do. He come in here, I took him away from his family. He go out there, they going to take him away from Earth.
Yeah. And that's
I would feel bad either way.
And that's keeping it generic, like on a generic sense, this just any type of, let's keep it in the same vein, anybody's murder. Yeah, you're right, because you snitched. I mean, actually, snitching, you could be caught with bricks. You still snitching, right? But
at work.
In the vein of this, where it's like loved. So you don't even want to be close to
they
this.
Sliding for Dolph.
You don't even want to be close. And the fact that you didn't brought me close.
You put me in this. Like,
you put me in.
I ain't want to be in this, bro.
So that's even more danger than just the snitch label. But to answer the question, I would definitely, like you said, forgive my brother. If I'm the one that put him in there and he snitched to get out now, I might, if I'm immature enough to put my brother in it, I'm probably be immature enough for a few years, 5 or 10 if I last.
Stupid, you say if I last. I feel you, B.
It's probably gonna make me feel a way that, you know, my brother snitched on me, but over time I would realize what I did, my part, because that's what it's supposed to be about, sitting in there, and then I would hopefully come to some type of humbleness before my demise.
I really, like, I know I've talked to some of the homies who did some time or whatever, and for some people it do become that. It give them that time to really sit back, think, and understand, like, I'm wilding, like I'm doing stuff I shouldn't be doing, like I can do better. Like it do for some people. Then for some people,
gladiator school.
It don't. Yeah, it's gladiator school. Like and then they find, and some people actually go through gladiator school, then get out and want to change. But it's like a
survival.
It's survival. It's kind of, that's why I think the revolving door is so much, because when you go through that, even if you get out and say I don't want to go back, because like the thing about, like I said, it's about street niggas all the time, bro. It's why I've been little street niggas, like, bro, who. This nigga, street niggas are just like anybody else, bro. The only difference with street niggas is they are way more extreme. Yeah. When they playing, they play too much. Like street niggas play too much. Them niggas always playing, bro. But when they on bullshit, they on bullshit too much. Like y'all always bullshit. Too much. It's like it ain't no in between. So it's like, yeah. If you a real one, you know you was doing, you should, at some point you should understand I was doing too much by even putting my brother in that, and I was wrong, and I understand why he did it. But like I said, you can't protect him now because it's the action done. He got to walk around with that on him because of something you put him in.
Bro, man, jail is hard, man. Shout out to Gunna, man. Do what you got to do.
I don't know, but I don't know if I can agree with that Gunna situation, but you know.
We don't know if he snitched yet, okay?
Bro, I watched it. He said, yes, ma'am. He said, is YSL a gang? He said, yes, ma'am.
But
bro,
he wasn't on the stand when he
bro,
said, I thought you had to be on the stand. How does the snitching work? I didn't know.
Bro, if you on the RICO case, Craig, and the point of the RICO case is to prove YSL is a criminal organization and gang, and they say, is YSL a gang? And you say, yes, ma'am. Bro, how is that not telling? This the whole point of the case. To say this is a gang that's responsible for drug dealing, murders, etc., etc. He said, yes, ma'am, it's a gang. He said, my client is also aware of drug dealing and murders within this organization.
Drug dealing.
It brought upon.
Ain't you aware of some drug dealing?
Not in court, I ain't. I don't know nothing about nothing. Do you know?
I do drugs. I'm aware of drug dealing.
I don't know nothing. I ain't do nothing. I ate some cookies, Your Honor, and I have no idea what was in those cookies.
Look, that's they RICO charges. I ain't never ran in no cocaine
but
over there.
But you admitted it. You admitted it happened. Yes, it's a gang. Yes, I know of people from this gang selling drugs and potentially participating in murders.
That's why I never wanted to be a street dude or a gangster or nothing. And the times that I was around them, I was terrified because I knew that if anything happened, I'm going to have to be reverse Gunna. I'm going to have to be in there. Never got nothing for all I did was rap and make bangers. That's where my money came from. And then they signed me. And now I'm in it with them. But to be real, I can't say nothing. So now I got to sit up here and chill.
That's how people get started.
I never did nothing. So now I'm in here now with no proper outside training. So now I'm just in here, regular dude, make bangers. They don't want to hear me fucking sing with no auto-tune in here. They want to fight.
That's why you gotta have is levels to street niggas, bro. It's smart street. It's street niggas that's cool as shit, and they take that shit there if you really pushing it. But they like it's telling you, man, street niggas like everybody else, bro. It's just the extremes that shit go, the way they carry it. But like at the end of the day, man. It's black man being black man or Hispanic man being Hispanic man. It's just that you have to understand when that shit start going left, if you ain't really trying to go as extreme as that nigga will, chill the fuck out. In a real street nigga understand you ain't even on that. You ain't on that like me, so fuck it, right? That's my point about the whole bringing your brother into it. You know your brother ain't on that shit like you. Don't bring your brother into that shit and put him in that situation, bro. You know better. And like you said, if you mature over time, hopefully everybody who is locked up free the people who should be home. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who locked up, you get that time to think and realize, like, man, I made some fucked up choices. Like, I ain't have to even make that choice. And some people who did, man, I done made fucked up choices I ain't get locked up for, but I could have. And it could have been a bad fucking choice. And you just got to understand, like, yo, I made a bad move, and you got to own your shit, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, look. Y'all stay free, man.
Stay free. Stay free. I don't want to say free you. Stay free. You free, motherfucker.
I can't say obey the law, but don't let the law catch you not obeying it.
It's a good way to...